So basically, the LWO was a jobber faction. Like I rock with you, Juventud Guerrero, tough. La Parker had some hard moments, but they was later added in the group. So when you think of the original group, it was Damien Angel Garza uncle. Why Angel Garza Jr. not in it at all? Yo, people was a day one member for the group. You and Dominic supposed to be a tag team. If Dominic go face him and Angel Garza Jr. need to be tag team. That's the real LWO. Them people. So let me get this straight. Eddie Guerrero formed the LWO because he felt it wasn't about like being a Latino or Hispanic. That's the thing that they marketed to brand it to get it popularized, but it wasn't even about that. It was about people kind of similar backgrounds, yes, but it was about where he was at. He was a cruiserweight himself, booked in that same class, booked low on the card. So he collectively took the same talents in that same caliber, which happened to be Latino as well as him. And he took them collectively trying to elevate them. It had nothing to do with directly just trying to, oh, he got to be a Latino. Is he, how much percentage of Latino? They didn't do it like that. But people over history going to remember it like that, which is sad. Yep. And I don't see how Rey Mysterio's even the leader. Bro, they beat you up every single time you was in there, bro. Every single time. You never really was in the group. They played you and punked you. Eddie Guerrero basically told you forfeit your opportunities to Juventud Guerrero. He made you leave a match and for him to do the match. Then they beat you and beat you and beat you. Then when you think about it, that Conan, he got kicked out the NWO for coming to help you because Lex Luger, after Ric Flair punk butt came and made all of them come off with their LWO shirts, talking about they ain't gonna get really pushed or get the luxurious stuff or whatever. Now that Bischoff gone or whatever, unless they turn in their LWO colors, that's all they got to do. And all of them caved in and sold out, except Rey Mysterio, the one who barely got treated like a real member. Then Lex Luger ripped the shirt off him. Conan was like, bro, Conan need a video for himself. He's an OG, bro. He don't get talked about the way he should. He's very respected. I love Conan too. He come down there to check, make sure, trying to, even though he in the NWO, Rey Mysterio's his dog, so he want to make sure he good. They jump him and take Rey Mysterio mask, and Kevin Nash puts it on his head. But that started the Filthy Animals. To me, the Filthy Animals was better than the LWO. Wife beater in the shorts, Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio, Conan, yes, bruh, they was better than the LWO. I take them. Besides, see, look, if you say overall talent, Eddie, Rey Mysterio, Juventud, they probably are better than the Filthy Animals. But Ray didn't work with the LWO technically. He didn't. Him and Eddie wasn't no tag team. They never did nothing collectively together but beat this man. They fought Rey Mysterio. They beat him in the group and embarrassed him the whole time he was in there. What are y'all saying? Then the group didn't even serve its purpose. He interrupts Garza Jr. people and was like, basically, let's elevate up the card. But technically, only thing they did was beef with each other. They didn't elevate nowhere up the card. Only thing they did was dance around the cruiserweight title, bruh. Yes, some of them got featured more than they would on TV, but not if they wasn't in a group collectively. And yes, it inspired inspiration for other generations. But the Radicals, Eddie Guerrero group, the Radicals, was bigger than that, honestly, to me personally. From a physicality to how high end the impact, the attitude was at the time, the way they broke into the WWE, technically the way it felt. Yes, bro, the temperament of the Radicals was huge, bro. The LWO didn't even really get pushed. They didn't. And you wonder why they getting jobbed out today in WWE. They didn't really get used right in the WCW. What big spots did they get when they was together, bro? Eddie tried, though. I feel him, though. They were stuck in that Benoit, Booker T, even Scott Steiner, even though he was an NWO. Benoit, Booker T, Scott Steiner, Sean O'Hare, Rey Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero. None of them could get pushed properly because of the NWO, the old WWE legends coming to WCW, the Bretts, and none of them could just get pushed properly. So I get it in a weird way. I kind of get it, but He tried, to break the door down, but he couldn't. They never broke it down. The LWO will be a team that will kind of be almost overrated, honestly, because you will be trying to be like, oh, that's what greenlit this. LWO did more for Rey Mysterio career kind of than it did for Eddie Guerrero's, really. Because what did it get him? He didn't feud with no main eventers during that time he was the LWO leader. Then the replacement, to this day, now that you did, I get it, that's your friend, but still, the guy that you targeted every single time when you was the leader and never wanted to see win is the guy that you sit there and he's the new leader, bro. Not even one of the original guys you went out your way to recruit, like Garza Jr. People. That makes no sense to me, bro. And then you would think Eddie Guerrero. Why did I say Dominic Mysterio? See, I really be thinking Dominic Mysterio was Eddie Guerrero's son. See, early in the video, I said Eddie Guerrero. I said Dominic Mysterio and Garza Jr. need to make the faction. No, they don't. So barely it just needs to be Garza Jr. I don't know, bro. I don't know how they can do it. Like, you could spin it because Rey Mysterio and Eddie was friends, but to me, I just feel like it's weird because Rey Mysterio was like the 6th, 7th member of the group, bro. When have you ever seen the 6th, 7th member of any faction recreate a faction? I mean, seriously, when have you ever saw that, though, bro? I had to go back and recap just to make sure I wasn't remembering things wrong. I'm like, hold on. When was Rey Mysterio the leader of the group? He wasn't. He was never the leader of the group. In fact, he was the most despised member in the group. None of them liked him. Eddie had them beating him every chance they get. They cheated in matches to make sure he lost. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get what's going on with WWE today. How is he, you feel me, when he the nigga they didn't care for? If you going off I get it, Eddie, down the road, they was fans, but nigga, we talking right here, right then, when that moment and that group was made. Eddie didn't care for Rey Mysterio whatsoever, bro. He got put in the group in spite of being put in the group. It wasn't even similar to Roman Reigns because, nigga, they was family. And he was just like, bro, this is a family call. Our whole family is behind me. Either you get in or you getting kicked out the family. These things ain't even family. They were just in the same booking, same lower mid card, and basically coming from the same background as far as heritage wise. That's it. It's completely different to me. And then it still served no end game. None of them got elevated. Roman Reigns beat Jay Usos. Bro, I couldn't even tell the Usos apart until the bloodline happened. No lie, bro. No lie, bro. The main event Jay Uso run started a little bit before the bloodline came, but it transitioned during the beginning of the bloodline. It made Jay Uso a star and separate. It done so much for them. And even as Usos, as many times they won a belt, this last title reign, with collectively while Roman did it too, that put the industry in a chokehold, bro. I'm serious. It did, bro. Longest tag reign ever, plus the amount of reigns they have too. Bro, they stapled them. That stamped them. Top 5 all time. They stamped for life. Nobody can take from that. I just watched the promo, FTR. And we're the best tag team. We got 4 more years left, but we're going to keep wrestling until however long it takes for us to be considered the greatest. If you just said you got 4 years left, how you going to keep wrestling until you be the greatest? Pick one, bro. You're going to be wrestling forever if you think you're going to be the greatest tag team, bro. Y'all mid, bro. Mid. FTR suck, bro. Anybody who like them, bro, they some indie darling lovers, casual type dudes. They suck, bro. They do. They not all that, bro. If you split them up right now, would you watch them on TV? No. Dash will not get a push. The other one wasn't getting pushed neither. I just don't see it. I don't even know why Sasha Banks friends with them. I don't. Sasha Banks, all your friends be weaker than you. All of them. Sasha Banks finally acknowledged me today, y'all. Ain't that so crazy on her page? Because y'all got on me about taking up for her. So I got on her, was like, hey, dog, I need to see you around some old black people. And she finally acknowledged it. I'm like, okay, it's about time. Because I'm for real. I got to hold everybody's feet to the fire. Y'all hold my feet to the fire. I'm holding hers to it, too. Shoot, I feel like Naomi, her best friend and the best wrestler that she got in her stable. Bayley, but not really all that. To me, I like Bayley only when she fighting Sasha, which is weird. You either got a team with her or a fighter, or you irrelevant. Her husband, he trash. He could never cut the mustard, ever. That man wouldn't even make WWE Velocity, probably. He ain't even, what's that boy named 24/7 Live? The one that was taunting Barry Corbin backstage with the Street Profits, Tawaza Kozawa or whatever his name is. I like him. He ain't even his caliber. Um, and then who else? FTR, the definition of mid with the oldest stick in wrestling. And we are professional. We're a throwback, and wrestling is in our blood, and it's a pride thing. And shut up. That must be so cringe, bro. Shut up. The Creed brothers just as good as y'all. And don't nobody be talking about them boys like that. They missing that black boy though, that black manager. They needed him. I liked him with them. They didn't need the other group members and all that to be around them. No offense to Roger Strong. I rock with Roger Strong. But at the end of the day, yes, bro, he fit with them. To me, I felt like his energy provided some type of spark. Now they just this technical old throwback wrestler bull crap group that everybody, dude, you know how many, everybody is taking that stick, bro. It's old. It's old. Add a twist to it. Add some LOD, Legion of Doom edginess to it. Add some Wardlow, Sid viciousness, aggressive in my eyes. Flick your tongue out while you powerbomb somebody. Add some sauce, some flavor, some Michael Jordan, tongue out at the rim to it. Add some sauce, some flavor. There ain't no sauce in FTR. They're regular group. We're just a throwback group, and we're just a throwback, and we know those turnbuckles and those ropes like nobody else does. Who cares, bruh? Give up them belts. Who cares? Let the new wave talent rock, bro. Tell Swerve grab any nigga he like personally in that locker room backstage, Swerve Strickland, and make these tag titles relevant, bro. Keith Lee has to be one of the most trash. I know I get on y'all to be talking about black wrestlers and try to build them up. But see, that's what I don't get. Y'all knock a Sasha Banks, but a nigga like Keith Lee goes unnoticed. Bro, y'all so backwards. Sasha Banks is one of the best wrestlers in the world. Keith Lee is duty. Mia Yim slick duty. You would think she would have broke out with or without him by now. Even with and being the first lady, the only lady in Retribution. Dude, what is it going to take for you to be a star? You got me remember that Nelly song when I said, what is it going to be? Number one, because two is not a remember. And Cody, that's why nobody will remember. Hey, you got to win them belts, big dog. Don't nobody remember no number two, bro. Got to get your weight up, big dog. I don't care if you feel me. Get it up.